Opening a new file. A file is a folder containing papers relating to a specific subject or activity. The following information must appear on the file cover: name of the ministry or department, file reference number, file title, date on which the file was opened, related files, and disposal information. The disposal information indicates what is to be done with the file when it is closed. On the related files space are indicated the titles and reference numbers of other files that are closely related with the file. A file is opened when an existing one matures for closing, and the next volume is opened when a new subject or activity arises which cannot be accommodated in the existing files, or when an existing file subdivides into new subjects. A file should be opened after adequate consultation with the unit or officer responsible for records management. Consultation and care in file opening is necessary to avoid opening files when similar or the same files are in existence, and which leads to needless duplication of files. This leads to uncertainty in filing of papers. The papers in the file should be neatly arranged in chronological order and on a specific subject. An official file should have the following qualities: a file title that is clear and specific, a file reference number that links the file to the approved file scheme and other official files, name of the organization on the cover, a specific subject or activity, and security classification, open or confidential. The file title should be brief, clear, and precise. A file title that is too general or too long tends to attract all kinds of papers and therefore is likely to promote misfiling of documents. When a file grows thick too fast, this is an indication that the file is possibly too broad in its coverage of subject. It is a possible pointer to a file that covers too many activities. The following types of files should not be opened: files whose scope and coverage is too narrow, i.e., a file that covers a very small aspect of a subject. Files whose scope is too wide, general, or vague. This implies opening a file with very many activities or subjects, that is, files that are not specific. Files with vague or general titles or unnecessarily long titles, and speculative files, that is, files opened in anticipation of new subjects. Filing of papers. Papers in the file should be filed in date order, with the earliest ones at bottom and the latest documents at the top. The papers in the file will be folio numbered, that is, serially numbered. This helps to maintain the order of the papers and facilitates early detection if the papers are removed or tampered with. File movement controls. The Records Office controls and monitors the movement and use of a file or a document within the department. The purpose of controlling and monitoring of file movement is to monitor access to records by users, to ensure a particular matter is dealt with by the responsible officer, to ensure that the location of a file is known at all times. Files are returned promptly to the registry once they have been seen by the indicated officers. Files do not go missing, and officers do not overstay with files issued to them. The principal file movement control tool is the File Movement Register, where the file name, reference number, name of the officer to whom the file is issued, and date of issue and return are recorded. A file movement register should have the following format: date out, file title, file reference number, to whom issued and signature, date in, and signature of officer receiving file in registry.